Okay, it's January 29th. We're back with another break. Congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles for making it to the Super Bowl. And I guess Kansas City. Philly's my team, so I'm hoping they can lock her down. San Francisco is definitely in for a quarterback controversy next year, that's for sure. So, we'll see what happens there. But anyways, we got 1991, 1992 Upper Deck basketball. I'm not the greatest when it comes to remembering all these guys. I didn't watch too much basketball back in the day. This is when I kind of got converted to NFL from hockey and baseball. But I do know a little bit of the guys, so I'm trying to point out any All-Stars and Hall of Famers. So I'm probably going to miss a bunch. So if you guys feel like commenting and let me know who's the All-Stars and who the Hall of Famers are, that's fine too. Not much to go for in this set here. This is a year before Shaq, so it's just Jordan, and I think Mutombo is the only rookie that's out here this year. So, well, let's go. I got 25 packs here I bought from Marketplace for $25. So, here we go. Whoever that guy is. Minnesota Timberwolves checklist. Mark Randall, never heard of him. Mark West. Brian Oliver, never heard of him. Glenn Rice, I believe he's an all-star. I think he had a few good years. Then kind of quieted down. Winston Bennett. J.R. Reed. Maurice Cheeks. Sam Mitchell, Brad Daugherty, David Greenwood. That's full of commons on that pack. I did pre-open these, just pre-open them and cut them a bit just to be quicker. Who's that? I think that's Derek Coleman, right? 44. Looks like it. That's weird. 2 of those in a row. Okay. Some kind of pro-educational thing. Oh, with MJ in the back. Maybe that's a short print. I doubt it, but anything MJ's not a common, as we know. Reggie Lewis, I remember him from commercials. Roller Coaster Jam. I think he was an all-star. He's got all-star points. You get above that at 15 points per game average. You're pretty good. Ken Norman. Hersey Hawkins. I think he was a big pick. And never kind of panned through. Dominic Wilkins, obviously all-star Hall of Famer. Highlight reel. Akeem the Dream Olajuwon, back-to-back NBA championship winners. Hall of Famer too, I believe. Tyrone Hill. Jack Haley. Kevin Johnson, he was an all-star. I think he was on NBA Jam too, that arcade game. For all you 90s guys. Steve Hedson. Rodney Moore. Apologize for the lighting here. My house is an old 1960 bungalow here, and the wiring wasn't that good. Didn't have the light set up in this proper area, so I'm doing it in daytime. So Kevin McHale, all-star. Moses Malone is definitely a Hall of Famer. Put him in the good pile. Bimbo Coles, I'm sure he got made fun of in school with that name. Dennis Rodman, the Worm. Horace Grant. Maurice Cheeks again. Wish that was Michael Jordan instead. Nick Anderson. 14 points. He could have been an all-star. I'm not sure. Todd Light. Harvey Grant. Harvey Grant again. Weird, man. That's a weird pack. Haywood Workman. These upper decks are pretty hard to reseal, so I'm sure that's how it came out. That's pretty strange to have 2 cards in one deck twice in a row. John Turner. Alright. We have Bernard King. We got an MJ. Nice. Unfortunately, he's a little OC. He's a little OC. That's his base card. 31 points per game. Wow. Pretty good. Let's sleeve him up because he's the MJ. He's the man. Everybody knows that. Card Saver 1. And those don't tap down as well as they do on top loaders. So screw it. Let's go to top loader. Do it another time. James Worthy. He's an all-star. Hall of Famer too, I'd imagine. Clinton Daly. Manute Bol. Tall man. Kevin Willis. Sam Boye. I thought that was Petra for a second. Petro. Craig Ello. Scott Hastings. Derek Coleman. There we go. James Buddha Edwards from the Bad Boys. Eric Murdoch. I thought that was an MJ. Alvin Robertson. Never heard of this guy. Magic Johnson. Heard of him. Glenn Rice again. Cliff Livingston. Tracy Davis. Danny Ainge. She's an all-star. Dual sport athlete. Played baseball. Gerald Padillo. May have butchered that name, but that's okay. John Savold. Trent Tucker. This is Isaiah. That is Isaiah. Isaiah and MJ did not like each other. Apparently MJ got Isaiah banned from the 92 Olympic team. That's how bad they hated each other. All from that late 80s Eastern Conference Championship rivalry. Scott Skiles, I think. I remember this guy from, NBA Jam. Isaiah Thomas. Doug Overton, he must have rode the bench. I don't remember him. I did follow the Pistons back in the day, and they're the Bad Boys that won their championship. Michael Smith. Andy Toolson. Gary Payton, the glove. The glove. Sleepy Floyd. That's a cool name. Reggie Miller, we all know him. Otis Thorpe. Oh, there's Petro. If any of you guys haven't seen that ESPN 30 for 30, that Once Brothers, with him and Vlade Divac, that's really good. You guys should check that out. It's really, really good. Like 5 stars good. Larry, I'm going to try to pronounce that name. It's like a Polish name or some kind of Eastern European name. Dan Caswell. One MJ so far. Opened up a box of 91 Topps the other day, and that was brutal. I got nothing. It was awful. Lots of duplicates of junkie players. So hope we got better luck today. Victor Alexander. Dominique Wilkins. Michael Adams. Ron Seckley. Bill Cartwright. AC Green was an all-star, for sure. That's a cool card. Cool angle anyways. Jermone Corsi. Sam Vincent. he's famous from that Hoops card where MJ's on it. That's worth money just because MJ's on it. Kenny Williams, Chris Morris, Judd Bloucher, Mike Sanders. Kind of a lame pack. Some dude from the Nuggets. Oh, there's the Mutombo RC. I'm not sure if he's worth going to the grading shop or not. I think he's kind of ding corner. I'm not going to the upgrade shop. That sucks, man. This is the only card I know. It's the ding corner. Damn it. But we'll put a glove on him anyways. Milwaukee Bucks. Lionel Simmons, sorry. Wow, White, don't even know him. Billy Thompson. Kevin Gamble. Jim Peterson. Mark Price, I remember him, he's an all-star. Kevin McHale, definitely an all-star, Hall of Famer. Derek Coleman's all-star, could be a Hall of Famer, I'm not sure. Trent Tucker. Buck Williams. Damn, that sucks with that Mutombo. He is not worth sending in for a PSA 8. Because you won't get your grading money back. Important to remember. Mark Randall. Brad Daugherty. I don't remember this dude. That was MJ. Doc Rivers, coach now. Craig Hodges. I think he's got it hitting threes from downtown. Nate McMillan. Ron Anderson. Larry Smith. Brad Davis. Mark Akers. Oh, there's Patrick Ewing. Travis Mays. Ooh, hologram. That is a cool card. Not sure if there's any worth to it. Not sure if you guys see it. Anderson Steele, it looks like, from the Bucks. Scott Hastings. Clippers, those guys are god awful. Back in the day, I didn't even know they even had a team, man. They didn't get any coverage. That's Chris Mullin. My buddy just absolutely hated him. Eric Murdoch. Andy Tolson. Michael Smith. That's Ron Seekley again. There's Chris Mullin doing a dunk. Reggie Theus. John Sullivan. Joe Glass. Steve Henson. Dwayne Shanias, whatever, how do you say that name? That's a pretty bum pack. Isaiah Thomas. Let's do it again, Scales. Yeah, too bad. No Shaq this year. One year short. Kirk Lee. Oh, Scottie Pippen. Got points to the average back in the day. 17. So maybe some might say he's overrated. Definitely well known. Rodney McRae. Fat Lever. Is that really a name? That's awesome. Dennis Scott. Sleepy Floyd again. That's a cool name. Looks like a cool gangster name. Sleepy Floyd. Ron Higgins. Chris Jackson. God, those Nuggets uniforms are ugly. Sarianis Markulinis. Brad Daugherty. Ah, the same Bucks guy again. Why can't this be MJ, man? The hologram. MJ hologram would be sweet. Oh, there's the bird. This guy's awesome. You watch old videos of him, Boston Gardens. Man, does that look like fun. Larry could play, boy. He's a ball player. Checklist, who cares? John Turner. Someone who probably never turned out too well. Ricky Green. Sherman Douglas. Sam Perkins. I believe he was an all-star. Gotta remember the name. Owen Robinson. Mitch Richmond. Ramil Robinson. Greg Julian. Darrell Walker. Todd Murphy. Bum pack, besides Bird. A lot of fire kindling today. James Worthy. I don't know if I'm a big fan of those cards or not. They don't look that great. Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. Jimmy Oliver. Will Purdue. Bo Kimball. Roy Tarpley. A lot of guys I don't know. Chuck Pearson. Dennis Scott. John Williams. Greg Anderson. Paul Prissy. Henry James. Bum pack. One MJ base so far. One Mutombo dinged up. I'm not sure if there's any error cards on here or not. I think Upper Deck's too well known for upper error cards. They kind of know what they're doing. Larry Johnson. Oh yeah, I guess that's a rookie. There's another card there. That definitely would have hit a 10. There's a ding right there. Put a glove on him. Derek Coleman again. Derek Harper. Delaney Rude. Dennis Hobson. Doug West. Sidney Moncrief. Sam Bowie. Bowie Knife. Excuse me. Oh, I must have did some sales on eBay. Isaiah Thomas, not too bad. Harvey Grant. Orlando Woolridge. Kind of a lame pack. I'd like to pull a couple more Jordans. Two dudes I've known nothing about. There's the rookie class. Okay, Steve Smith, I remember him. Larry Johnson, Mutombo, and Steve Smith. The rest, guys, I can't. I don't remember. Bulls checklist. There we go. There's an MJ. There's an MJ. That one looks pretty nice. MJ gets a glove. Magic and Jordan. That might be John Stockton. Mr. Assist Guy, All-Star, Hall of Famer. Alan Ogg. Willie Burton. Johnny Neiman. Jay Humphreys. Greg McLeod, Haywood Workman, Patrick Ewing again, Terry Porter, Patrick Ewing, obviously All-Star Hall of Famer. Terry Porter, I think he was an All-Star. Could be in the Hall of Fame. My basketball knowledge is pretty weak. It's definitely not like my baseball knowledge. Denver Nuggets, checklist, I guess. Whoever that dude is. If you can understand this. Stay in school. James Donaldson. Sidell Threat. Ricky Pierce. Reggie Miller. Chuck Person. J.R. Reed. Bobby Hansen. Carl the Mailman Malone. Larry King. I guess I watched something that if MJ ever played in the league, he would have won 5 scoring titles in a row. He was definitely a good player, I remember him. I don't think he ever got a ring. Would have liked to see him get a ring. Dominique Wilkins. Clyde the Glide Drexler. Rodney Monroe. Bo Kimball. Will Purdue. James Worthy. Pooh Richardson. That's awesome. Tyrone Hill. Willie Anderson. So like Flipper Anderson, the receiver for the Rams. Tony Brown. Bernard King. I think he's an all-star. Lionel Simmons. Oh, here we go. That's a good start already. That's a good start. MJ. MJ gets a glove. Sorry about the shakiness of the camera, guys. I'm just starting this for a little hobby, something to do. So, not getting all vested into it, buying expensive stuff. Anthony Bonner, Henry James, Jeff Turner, Rick Smith, he's an all-star from Holland, I think. Terry Cummings, Tim Hardaway was an all-star. Byron Scott, I think we already said him, I think he was an all-star. James Donalds, John Donaldson, Sidell Threat, Rich King, draft pick rookie, never heard of him. 2 guys from the Hawks, never heard of again. From again. Rex Chapman, I remember him on the slam dunk contest in 1990. He did some good dunks when D. Brown won it with the blind man. Sean Kemp, Byron Brown, Mark Eaton, Mike Brown, Charles Hodges, Craig Hodges, blah. Kelvin Upshaw, Ron Higgins, Kenny Smith, Marion Caldwell, Mark Alar, Joe Carroll, Bumback. Reggie Miller, Rockets versus Knicks, Who is that dude? I don't know who this guy is. Jeff Hornacek, I think he was an all-star. I remember him for the Jazz. Blue Edwards, Will Lambier, everybody's favorite man. That guy's dirty player. Terry Cummings, Muggsy Bogues. Apparently, Pearl Jam was named their band Muggsy Bogues. Sam Vincent, Kenny Gaddiston, Larry Bird. There we go. And some Sonaris, Mark Lonius. Bird gets a glove. Pretty nice. Centered well. Stacey Augman. Hershey Hawkins. Yeah, there you go. He was an all-star. Now I'm confirmed. Dennis Scott. Olden Palmas. Alec Kessler. Dan Marley. John Williams. Dan Marley's kind of good at hitting threes. Dan Ferry. I think he could have been an all-star too. Larry Nance. Judd Boucher, Chad Morris, Tom Hampson. Kind of a bum pack. Besides the Bird. Oh no! 2 more packs. It is hard getting your money back when you buy a box. You just never know what you're going to get. It seems like you get quadruples, quintuples of some crappy common guy or borderline all-star, and you just don't get quintuples of your star guy. Seems like that's the way it works out. Sam Hood. Yeah, even at $25. I don't think I got my money back on this one. Sherman Douglas. Ricky Green, unless there's some expensive error card I missed. Ronald Blackman. Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. Dominique. Reggie Theus. Austin Lister. Clyde the Glide Drexler. And the same Bucks guy again. Jeez, man. That's the only guy they made holograms for, or what? Darryl Walker. Oh, there we go. Steve Smith, rookie. I'm not sure if there's any monetary value to that. I don't think there is. Robert Parrish, All-Star Hall of Famer. D. Brown, there you go. Here's his dunk trophy. The blind man. Then he'd pump up those shoes. I'm sure Reebok paid him for that. Because everybody wanted those shoes after that. Thurl Bailey. Gary Grant. Terry Teagle. Otis Thorpe. Vern Fleming. Michael Astley. Travis Mays. Scott Hastings. Frank Borowski. Okay, here we go. Last pack magic, guys. Come on. Last pack magic. Whoever this dude is. I don't remember Mark Price from the Cavs back then. Remember betting on them in high school. They always scored low, so I just bet under on those guys. Reggie Miller. Chris Gatling. Ken Norman. Reggie Lewis. Roller Coaster Jam. D. Brown, there you go. How many points did D. Brown get per game? Not that much. 8.7. Muggsy Bogues. Dale Ellis. Fred Roberts. Dalton Spencer. Larry Krasnaka, whatever that name is. Wayne Cooper. So yeah, not that great. Not that great of a box. Only noteworthy ones is 2 of these Jordans. Jordan base. The Bird. And the Larry Johnson RC. I don't think that's got any monetary value. And then I got the star players here, but I think it's pretty much fire kindling. If you subscribe to me and send me your address, maybe I'll ship these out to you. Alrighty, thank you. Stay tuned for our next break because I got lots of stuff to break. 91 Topps, Stadium Club, Upper Deck 92 Baseball, just tons of stuff. Even boxing cards, so stay tuned. Thank you. Bye-bye.